Oh yeah?
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth, but holler at him and his tail slinks between his legs. Come on, people.
Damn, son. You got served. Don't you shove into me. Aw, it won't let me shove at him. That's fine.
From now on, assume your every move's observed.
Excuse me, I'm trying to get some stuff done here.
You'll not find much to do in Novigrad.
Well, yeah, but that's because Novigrad's boring. Am I going to the nearest one? I am, it's just quite some ways off. Ugh, this city. Why can't you all just live in, like, shitty hovel villages like everyone else? Then I wouldn't have to worry about finding these places. I wonder at what point I can... Nope. Hello. This is a fancy place. They won't notice that I'm a witcher because of my mask.
Shouldn't interest you. Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
I've got a mask.
I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, well, we have a surprising life.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Whycalibur.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Okay.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
Somebody's snoring up a storm. Do they not have umbrellas or anything in this area at all? And can I not ride my own horse? Do I have to ride their horse with like a towel thrown over its back there? These are the hard questions we need to be asking ourselves, people. The hard questions. Will anyone ever notice that Geralt's wearing a silver wolf mask? We don't know. We just don't know.
We've arrived.
Thank you for stating the obvious, General.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
I loved In Bruges. Great movie.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
They're fine.
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
Ho ho!
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest
Nilfgaardian
stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control.
Ah, don't want that.
And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Is Molly a horse?
What?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men.
We can't help
Say,
it.
I'm curious how you manage in the saddle.
No,
with
I'm
your-
not doing
Mostly
this.
just try to stay in it.
Not gonna
What
happen.
would you say
No.
to a little race?
No!
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
I'd rather resolve what I have to with Molly.
Very well, I shan't insist. The attractive one, that's Molly. Speak to her. The Baroness and I will place our wages. You can then ride back to Novigrad with us if you wish.
Thank God. You guys gonna get out of the way? Come on. Is there an invisible wall here? There is. Something about a glass ceiling, or maybe class divisions. Insert insightful commentary here. I'm too tired.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Oh my God. Friggin' Dandelion.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Quite
Told
literally.
me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kairan by playing his
He wasn't anywhere near the Kairan.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages.
Aw.
The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout.
No.
Can you imagine?
No, heavens.
Or maybe his sister could help.
He doesn't. No,
Such
it's,
a nice girl.
he doesn't have a sister.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
I don't think so.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet. And he'd change the subject.
Suspicious.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
He came to borrow coin from you?
Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
Well,
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
imagine that. Just imagine that.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Thank you, Molly. Gullible Molly. Okay. Well, still can't get up that way. Let's return with the Baroness and the General.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Sure, why not?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Thank God I did not have to do a horse race. That's all I can say. I really am not a fan of horse races. Yep, back in beautiful, scenic, smoky Novigrad.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
See you never. Alright. Looks like she's actually closer? I don't know, man. So, no actual quests on that board.
Will you help?
It's not really a monster. It's fine.
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
Then again,
Have you heard? The witch
in this setting,
Aramis in the stake.
Now what harm did that poor eccentric do anyone? He only divined from cheats and
in this setting, there probably is a monster under the bed, and it'll probably eat the child. That's how these things go. Where are you taking me? It's right here. Why would you take me all the way around like that? Jeepers, creepers. Hello.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Okay.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come
you're
up.
grey like my grandma.
Why not? A rat bit him, and he's got a fever.
Oh, there goes the dog.
It hurt him much. Will he die?
Don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar. That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Wonder if
Okay.
that capture will get well. Like as not.
Shh, quiet, Sokka.
Mum says that if you
There's
got
literally
captured,
nothing to growl at right
it's
now.
as good as in the
There's
grave.
what are you
Now
growling
can we
at?
talk?
Yes.
Come here.
What do you want?
Come here.
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Sounds like he was a fun guy.
No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Something to do with
Mold.
STIs, I
That
imagine.
was his interest.
What are you
His
grumbling
hand
about?
abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillin. I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Aw.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
Fungus
No.
among us.
I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life.
Tell
He
me
never
about
came
it.
back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Alright, well thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
And good luck. It looks like they don't pay you very well in this setting either. Okay. Now, how the heck do we get up to the last one? Back up the hill? Sokka, if you don't stop barking, I am gonna get so annoyed.
Monster under me bed. Will you help?
And I will not, Sokka, you didn't let me finish. If you don't stop barking, I'm gonna cuddle you so hard. Yeah, well, I'm warning you. It'll be such a hugging.
On a clear day, you can see no dark
That's
clouds
right.
in the city
You be
below.
quiet.
Another drifter into the Mary.
Suppose you all the way in the garden.
You catch him?
No luck. What do you want?
Woof, I'm a wolf. Arf, arf, awoo. Don't mind me.
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I
What is
want.
going on with your hand?
Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
The hilt of your
Geralt
sword.
Rivia, a witcher.
It's going straight through your
Miss
hand.
Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you, but she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Okay. Doesn't want me to go up that way. The game has a specific entrance in mind, I think. Come on, that... It's right there. Alright. Do this your way, game. I'll go all the way around.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa.
Come on. How far around do you want me to go here? Is this guy dead?
Interesting.
Yeah, you could say that again. Wow, it's for her too. Whycalibur. Alright, we did it. We found the one way in they wanted us to find. Smooth, Geralt. Smooth. Real smooth. Think this door's locked? Yeah. But I heard her when I was over here, so there she is.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
You mean like the one directly behind you?
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
That's me.
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? Well, I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac.
Serrano.
My new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Who better to learn swords from?
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Varatra would train with random clods calling themselves sword masters? No. The Varatras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room. Now.
Woo!
As you say, miss.
I don't think this guy likes me. And still, nobody's noticed my wolf mask.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Okay, that's fine.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. Or you'll be the ambassador. Follow me.
Where are we going from here? Is it downstairs? Alright, I'll follow you, but you also precede me. Make sure that everything works down here.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Alright. Let's play this game.
Drat it! You're quick!
Oh, good one.
Stop flaunting and fight!
Come on.
Nice one.
Why bother with 2 swords when you can barely handle one? Yeah! Damn it!
Yeah, I got you. You got some strikes in, though.
You're much better than the last
Was
one.
the last one
I'm
Dandelion?
actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
You know who I am.
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Who are you?
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so.
But you're not the lady I talked to outside.
Don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Okay.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us.
Us, there's 2 of them.
I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Twins.
Damn, you're ugly.
That's quite the thing to have. Quite the thing to have.
Stop flaunting and fight.
Yeah, twinsies.
Why bother with 2 swords when you can barely handle one?
Nice.
Stop flaunting and fight! Damn it!
Gotcha.
Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Maybe later.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you 2 lovebirds whispering about?
There you are.
You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Yeah.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden.
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool?
No. I pretty much got it immediately.
Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it.
Oh
I
dear.
was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth 2 sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion.
Oh my
Burn
god.
with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf.
Well, did he do that,
What?
though?
You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel. Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Interesting.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
I see.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Oh, really? Are they now?
Changing subjects.
And lighting.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
Of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
It might be a term of
Ask
endearment.
Zoltan about this Calonetta.
Alright, see ya.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again.
People just wear wolf masks all the time out here?
Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
I roll. Well, yeah, it's important to help people get involved in the sports they're interested in. It's, you know, good for your health and well-being. And oh, you don't think they were talking about some other kind of sword fighting, do you? Oh. Certainly hope not. Anyway, next time we'll go consult with Zoltan. Till then, all the best. Hey!